Look at this. Just look at it. They want to squeeze him like a lemon until there is nothing left but the rind and the seeds. You think you have seen it all? You think you have seen the bottom of the barrel? No. They are digging under the barrel now. They are going for the throat in a way that would make a shark blush. They want the money. They want the millions. It is a shakedown. It is a heist in broad daylight with a robe and a gavel. Welcome back to the Alpacino Reports. I am your host, Alpacino. If you want the real story, if you want the fire and the fury and the absolute unadulterated truth about what they are doing to this man, you better hit that subscribe button right now. Do it. Don't think. Don't blink. Just hit it. Because we are going deep into the belly of the beast today. We are talking about the money, the millions, the instant order that came down like a lightning bolt from a judge who thinks he is the king of New York. You see what is happening here? It is a spectacle. It is a circus, but without the cotton candy, and with a lot more lawyers. We are looking at a situation where the legal system is being used like a blunt instrument, a club, a nightstick. They are coming at Donald Trump for sums of money that would make a Treasury Secretary dizzy. We are talking about the E. Jean Carroll verdict. We are talking about the civil fraud case. We are talking about appeals being rejected while the interest keeps ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Every second he breathes, the state of New York wants another nickel, another dime, another million. The recent order, this instant order we are hearing about in the corridors of power, it is about the finality. The judges are tired of the dancing. They are tired of the legal tango. They want the check. They want the wire transfer. They want to see the bank account bleed. You look at the history of this. Go back to the beginning. It started with a whisper, and now it is a roar. They brought in the appraisers. They brought in the bean counters. They looked at a building and said it was too big. They looked at a golf course and said it was too green. They looked at a man's life work and decided it was built on sand. But it isn't about the sand. It is about the man. It is about the suit. It is about the hair and the voice and the way he stands. They hate him. They hate him with a passion that burns hotter than a furnace in a steel mill. And when you hate someone that much, you don't just want them in jail, you want them broke. You want them standing on the corner with a tin cup. That is what this order is. It is an attempt to strip the armor off the knight, to take the towers, to take the planes, to take the very name off the front of the buildings. And the judges, they are loving it. They are sitting up there in their high chairs, feeling like they are saving the world, but they aren't saving anything. They are breaking the scales. They are throwing the weights out the window. The context here is massive. We are talking about hundreds of millions in the fraud case, where the appellate court just recently had to step in and say, hey, wait a minute, maybe $500 million is a little much. But even then, they don't let him go. They just change the number and keep the pressure on. It is a hydraulic press. It just keeps coming down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then you have the defamation cases. Millions upon millions for words, for sentences, for a guy talking on a social media platform. In what world does a sentence cost $83 million? In a world that has gone mad. That's where. It's a world where the courtroom is a theater and the script is written by the prosecution. You see, this instant order isn't just a piece of paper. It is a message. It is a signal to everyone else. If you stand up, we will knock you down. If you get rich, we will take it. It's a redistribution of spite. That's what it is. Pure, unadulterated spite. Let's look at the mechanics of it. How do they do it? They find a judge. They find a venue. They find a jury in a city where his name is Mud, and then they let the clock run. The interest rates on these judgments are insane. It's like a loan shark. You owe me $10 today. You owe me 1,000 tomorrow. It's designed to be unpayable. It's designed to force a fire sale. They want to see him selling the furniture. They want to see him hawking the gold faucets. They are looking for the total collapse. And the media, they are the cheerleaders. They are sitting there with their pom-poms and their teleprompters, cheering every time a judge signs his name. They call it justice. I call it a mugging. I call it a hit job. It's a legal hit. No silencer. Just a signature. And the implications? Forget about Trump for a second. Think about you. Think about the next guy. If they can do this to a guy with a private jet and a skyscraper, what are they going to do to you when you trip over a sidewalk? What are they going to do to your business when some bureaucrat decides they don't like the way you file your taxes? This is the precedent. This is the blueprint. They are building a cage for all of us, and they are using Trump as the test subject. They want to see how much a man can take before he breaks, but he doesn't break. That's the thing that's driving them crazy. He just keeps coming back. He's like the guy in the movie who won't stay down. You hit him with a chair, he gets up. You hit him with a car, he gets up. You hit him with a $400 million judgment, and he goes out and makes a speech. It's driving them to the brink of insanity, so they issue instant orders. They try to bypass the appeals. They try to seize the assets before the ink is dry. It's a race between the law and the clock. And let's talk about the victims. Who was hurt? The banks who made millions in interest. The banks who said, yeah, we'd do business with him again. They weren't hurt. They were happy. But the state says, no, we were hurt. Our feelings were hurt. Our sense of order was disturbed. It's a phantom crime, a victimless heist where the only person getting robbed is the defendant. It's a hall of mirrors. You walk in, you look one way, you're a billionaire. You look the other way, you're a criminal. You look straight ahead and you see a judge who's already decided you're guilty before you even sat down. It's a joke, a bad joke, a sick joke. And we are all sitting here watching the punchline unfold. They want the money now, not after the appeal, not after the Supreme Court looks at it. Now, because they know that once it gets to a real court, a court that isn't breathing the smog of the city, the whole thing might fall apart. It's a house of cards, and they are terrified of a breeze. So they rush, they push, they issue instant orders to pay back millions. Millions for what? For being successful? For being loud? For being the guy they couldn't stop at the ballot box? It's a secondary election, an election by litigation, and the voters don't get a say. Only the guys in the black robes get a say. It's a chilling thing, a cold, hard, freezing thing, and you better be paying attention, because the instant order today is for him, but the instant order tomorrow could be for anyone who dares to speak out of turn. Subscribe. Keep your eyes open. Don't let them put the blindfold on you. We are staying on this until the end, until the final curtain, until the lights go out.